Welcome to Warblog. Today I'm going to play this random game. Ordinarily I start at the beginning of the site and then go to it, but I sort of looked at this the other day and I thought, I probably won't be able to find it. I think I've played it before, but just feel like playing something. I put together a few games trying to figure things out. This is all from the Tigray conflict, but obviously they're not ready for anything yet. So there's another 3 games that I've yet to put together. This is sort of interesting because they sort of go from here, but they capture that, so they get all the in-between ground. And this is sort of almost as interesting because they seem to sort of capture it without getting there. But anyway, that's all by the by. I thought I'd play this. I don't know why, I just found it and I thought, oh. I'm pretty sure I've played it already, actually. I'm getting more and more excited about everything. It's quite unreal. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain it, but I just love the way this game works. I watched quite a few games. I've always got my eye out for things. And I watched this one game, and it was just completely random from like the things that you see in Google, in YouTube, and it was a transformer thing, but apparently it was quite, it seemed to have sort of, this is a really good game, the very latest from this, a playthrough of the whatever, and this person played a transformer robot that could go from a truck to a motorbike to a transformer robot. So when he wanted to move around, he just became a truck or a motorbike, and when he wanted to become a transformer bot, he'd just become a transformer bot, but it couldn't move so fast, but it was more powerful at fighting, and it was just so banal and so sort of crap. I couldn't believe people play those sorts of games, and but that's something else. I mean, that's a sort of different type of game, but it just made me realise the value of this because there was absolutely nothing going on. He was going around shooting cars. These are just normal cars. He could shoot things and he's getting points for them. And then he was driving around in circles with his lorry, juggernaut, trailer, tractor thing. And then these bad guys would come along and they look a bit like bondage men from a porn film or something. And it's just like classic, I don't know, Mortal Kombat, but in 3D. And it's just one of those things where you just got to hit things. And I can't believe that people actually go to all the effort of making the game, because games are quite complex to make, I think. So they have to make all the world, the terrain, the graphic concepts. Anyway, so but that's what I was really getting to. I spent quite a lot of time looking at other games like X Encounter games and things, and quite often you can't see what's happening. You think, I'm going to watch this, but you can't see what's happening. It's sort of zoomed out. You can't see what the counters mean. And so whenever I see stuff like that, I think, what is it that makes this game different? And you can see the counters, look. You can see, and what you never see is they never have a magic drawing tool. Oh, the magic drawing tool. They never have that. No, I've never seen anyone even try to explain what they're trying to do. That's a lie. I think about 3 years ago I saw someone making a point, but it wasn't a Hex Encounter game. It was one of those three-dimensional maps, and you put your units on. It's quite an interesting game. I can never remember what these things are called. Okay, so that's the basic start. But in these games, you can't see anything. So here we can sort of say, okay, we're going to use this, and you can almost see it's a 1-2, and against the ones, you can sort of think, well, that'll be a 1-1 if we get these on it. You can almost do it in your head, but the way these things work, especially when they're sort of, oh, I don't know, they're zoomed out, and you can't see any numbers on the counters, and there's a million boxes with a million bits of text in them, and you just sort of think, well, I'm struggling to actually see what's happening. You can't see it. There's other games that are three-dimensional, and they're sort of quite good. They're quite realistic, but you can't see anything. They end up sort of having just these little flags running around showing where the unit is. Because obviously you can't see the unit, but you can see the little red flag, just sort of which highlights where the unit is. And you can never know what they are. There could be sort of like a rifle team, or an SMG team, or a mortar team, or an engineers team, or a command unit. They all look the same, and you can't see them because they all look like splodgy green against green. You can't see them. And then, yeah. So here you can sort of see this stuff. So anyway, what I'm going to try and do, I'm not even going to consider. Well, I'm going to try and take this, or at least do something here. Let's consider this. So you can sort of say that. You say, okay, well, what we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, the natural thing here would be to sort of think, well, what can we do? We could take that. We could try and take that. Or we could go in here, and take that, because we are slightly more movable. And that might be an interesting ploy. Here we've got a big stack, and it might be nice to, I don't know, we could sort of try and break down this way, or we can move them this way, or this way. But they move quite slowly. You see, I sort of feel like going around this hill. Why attack it? So we can knock that unit out and try and come around here. I wonder what the chances of actually getting there are. I mean, how can we possibly get there? We don't have any motorized units. We've got some artillery there on its own, so we want to protect that. Artillery. With this guy, I might bring him down here. Push through that unit to get there, and to exploit down there. Here, I think I will do that. And these guys will do that. And I think everything else is going to stay the same. I'm not going to try and push here. I'm not going to try and push there. And I'm not going to try and push to... Okay. I want to protect that. So they can move 2 hexes. So I'm just going to. Okay, so got some artillery under there. Got some artillery under there. So we really want to knock this guy out. It shouldn't be difficult because we'll have 10 to 1. I do actually even need artillery for anything. Ooh, it's so why is it so difficult? I'm gonna fire at something. He only has 2 range. Probably can't even get there. Look, no. So he's got to move. Okay, let's go for this. 0.7. Okay. Actually eliminated him. Eliminated him as well. So we've blown a big hole there. Look. Wow. TV. Hmm. Okay. DR. Should move there and then fort. I'm not going to do that. Here. going to leave all of that. I might attack him. Although these guys haven't moved. Got some artillery in there. And I think I'm going to use it, but I'm going to leave something with it. So let's use the artillery on that. I'm not happy with that because I wanted to force him to retreat somewhere, but these units being here means he can't retreat to there, so his retreat route might be quite random. But if I can just dislodge him, 7-1. Yeah, so he's gone there. It's not terrible because I can attack him again, and again his retreat route is completely random, really. It's gone there. And I'm not going to attack on here because I said I wouldn't. I'm not going to move down here. So that's pretty much my move. I've blown a hole here. What are these guys on? These haven't moved yet. Artillery hasn't fired. So I think we can possibly move. Try and take this out. Yeah. So I don't want to. I could attack him with these. It might make sense, but I sort of don't want to because I said I wouldn't. But that sort of is. I don't have the sort of movement that I'd like. But I think it's a fairly effective first turn. It'd be interesting to see what other turns look like. Here's the edge. So they've got lots of this. So where to compound things? There isn't really much scope for counter-attacks. But he's on his own. Is the artillery actually even really worth it though? Look, we've got some stuff down here. Not much though. Is it going to be worth trying to take out his artillery? It's on his own. Yes. It's worth it. 5.75. Routed. Okay. Now, do they actually want to do any attacks anywhere? Hmm. Okay. What to do with this? It's going to go slowly. He's going to have to come along the road. Anyway, he's going to... Right, and this, I think, is going to have to come along the road to get at least near to the enemy as soon as possible. We need to have the ability to punch somewhere. Oh, what the hell are you doing? You're going the wrong way. It's quite funny when that happens, because it does actually happen. You know, enemy troops enter enemy territory and they don't know where they're going. And they go the wrong way. They read the signs wrong. They get totally lost. There's 3 more. So what we've got is a choice to sort of push them somewhere. I sort of think that I'd like to concentrate them all down here. Hmm. Okay, well that's that. So all I really tried to do is to thicken up these lines a little. Possibly move him back, but I don't want to. Okay, what can they do? So we lost an artillery piece down here. So we really can't afford to leave the artillery on its own. And you can only move one. This is interesting. Oh, that wasn't very good. Wasn't good at all. Oh, 2.9. Must have hit an ammo truck or something. He's stuck there, but we can move him there. defeated one of them. Right. Well, we certainly want to relieve this siege. Yes, I think that's quite important. Oh, a 1-to-1 and a DR. So we've done them some damage. Counter-attacking is tempting. Okay, that's that. I don't want to start risking losing battles anywhere. So, that's that. Might lose down here. Right, so what can they do? I think they really do want to try take this out. So they win. That might be why it's tough. They're in a hill. Got another stack. So 3 stacks have blown up. And like they're still in their hexagonal format. They're still in it, and so are they. It's quite bizarre. I can leave it at that because I don't want to shut my eyes. So I'll speak to you later. Cheerio.